What's up, everybody? Raider Nation, YouTube, everybody. What's happening? Um, First off, I'm gonna give a couple of shout outs, man. Before I just really kind of go into this video, give a big shout out to Mikey Raider, man, and Raiders underscore 1995. Those guys hit me up last night, man. After they got done with their podcast, man, and they showed some love on my first video. Uh, just trying to jump into the game and do some Raiders news, man. Big shout out to those guys. Also, I got to give a big shout out to my big brother, Big Stan Harris, man. He got a page. Go by and check him out, man. If y'all into model cars or wrestling or anything like that, he got you covered, man. He probably one of the best model car builders. And I'm not just saying that because he's my brother, but just go to his page, check out his work, man. He on top of his game, real talk. Uh, he's been doing it for a long time, man. He been doing them cars ever since we were kids, man. And he's still doing it. He done perfected his craft, man. So y'all go by, check his page out, man. If you're into that, Big Stan Harris is his name. That's what his YouTube page is up under. All right, moving right along uh, with the news, the Raiders news today. Really nothing to report right now other than we got Donald Penn, left tackle from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, is going to be visiting with Oakland tonight. Hopefully we can sign him. Hopefully he has a good visit with Reggie and those guys and Mark Davis. Hopefully he has a good visit and hopefully they get a couple of players to come in, veteran, players to come in and talk to him, talk him into signing, man. We could use him on that line. Also got Michael Orr is also supposed to be coming to visit with the Raiders. I don't think today, maybe tomorrow or Monday or something. He's got a couple other teams he's got to go and talk to first. But Michael Orr, he's a veteran lineman. He's been in the league for a while. Played for the Baltimore Ravens. I think he's got a ring with them, a ring when they won a couple years ago. So hopefully we can sign him as well. Also, we got in free agency is still some big names out there that I think we need to pick up, man. And I think that we can get them for cheap because of the how old, because of their age. We don't have to sign them to a long-term deal because they're not going to be a long-term answer, I don't believe. But to kind of help this offensive line, to help the offense period out. Like I said, if we can get Donald Penn and Michael Orr, that'll be great. But as far as a quarterback is concerned, man, I think we need to go after Mike Vick. I think we need to go after Steve Smith from the Carolina Panthers. They cut him. He's pissed off about that too. He wanted to remain in Carolina, but they didn't want to re-sign him. So he's pissed about that. He ready to play some ball. So, hey, Raiders, let's go after him, man. We got this money. Let's pay the man. We still got Henry Milton. He's out there, defensive tackle. Let's sign him, man. Shit. Julius Peppers, dog. He's still out there, man. Man, can't we use Julius Peppers? I think we can. Let's sign him, man. Let's get him. We got the money, man. And like I'm saying, I believe we can get these guys for cheap. I don't think we have to spend a whole bunch of money with them because they're not going to be long-term options. Sign them for cheap, 1-2 years. Be done. See what they do. That's man. And what I would do if we don't get those big name defensive players like Julius Peppers or Henry Milton. And oh yeah, by the way, we need to resign Pat Sims too. But if we don't get those other two guys, man, I think that we're probably going to use our first pick on maybe a Jadeveon Clowney or something, which I would be okay with that. The number 5 pick in the draft. I think Jadavion, if he's still there at number 5, I would be okay with that. But we still need to work on the defensive tackle spot as well, the interior line instead of the ends. We need to work on the interior as well. And I think Pat Sims did a great job. We need to re-sign him. I think we Our linebacking situation, I'm good with it. Got C.O. Moore, Nick Roach, who's a beast. Uh, Lamar Woodley now. I think we still got Mitchell, Kevin Mitchell. Uh, I mean, our linebacker situation is fine. You know, we could probably sign one or two little rookies in the third and fourth round to just kind of, back up special teams or something. But, I think our linebacker situation is fine. I think Kevin Burnett still on the team. So, yeah, I think, our linebacker situation is good. We need corners bad. We need corners bad. We shouldn't have let Tracy Porter go. I think we should have re-signed him. But hey, it's a business, and that's what happens. You know, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think we still got Osama Young. For the life of me, I can't tell you why we have not re-signed Charles Woodson yet. That'd probably been one of the first re-signings I'd have did. I mean, just simply because, man. I mean, Charles Woodson, he is Oakland Raiders. I mean, yeah, he left and went to Green Bay for a little while, but man, I mean, he started in Oakland. He made it very clear that he wanted to be back in Oakland after he left Green Bay, and that he wanted to retire a Raider. He made that very clear. So we need guys like that, man. Plus, he can still play. So, man, we need to jump on that, man, as soon as possible before somebody else just come along and say, look, Charles, I'm finna give you X amount of dollars. The Raiders don't look like they want to re-sign you. Come on, play for us. We want to put some money in you. We need to re-sign them before that happens. Okay, so then also we need to work on getting. I don't think we need to work on anything. I think that's everybody. I think that's everything. Another reason too why I made this video today is because I was looking at some articles this morning, and I saw something that really just kind of pissed me off a little bit. It was an article about Micheal Vick, and it just really pissed me off because, well, the article started off okay, and I'm thinking, well, they were trying to be genuine with their reasonings for Micheal Vick being a good fit for the Raiders. Okay, so I was like, well, okay, yeah, I think he would be a good fit for the Raiders. He can still play. He still got a lot of gas left in the tank, man. He can go. Given a good offensive line, he can do his thing, man. But as I read into the article went on to saying that, yeah, he would be a good fit for the Oakland Raiders because he's one of the top hated players in the league, and he's a declining player, and he doesn't have it anymore. So yeah, Oakland would be a good fit. Now, when I read that, I mean, my thermostat was sitting on about 220. Anybody that got a car know if your thermostat go to 220, you running hot. You need to pull over and put some water in there. So, but yeah, so I'm like, okay, all right, I don't really got about tired of this shit here, man. Oh, and it just didn't make it no better. And I scrolled down and started reading some of the comments that people were leaving, and they were still bringing up this shit from 7 years ago about them dogs, man. Man, let me tell you something, man. That was in 2007. Okay? It is 2014 now. And y'all still hanging that over his head. And most of the people that are hanging it over the head of Micheal Vick, are supposed Christians. Christians know how to forgive. But apparently y'all don't. So I can guarantee you, I know what the real reason why you really don't like Micheal Vick. And it ain't, I guarantee you, it ain't about them dogs. But I'm not finna sit there and, I ain't finna sit there and pull no race card out. But I know why you don't like him. You don't like him because he got back into the league and he got back to making money. and and you didn't like that. He make more money than you, even when he don't play. He make more money than you do, and there's nothing that you can do about it. And I think that's why you don't like the fact that Mike, is still playing. And teams still want him. You know what I'm saying? So, and that upsets you because Mike got a job, you know, and he gonna have a job till he decide to retire. You know, So I think that's what it is. And even on that note, man, I mean, I guess I just gonna get on into the meat of it. I instantly thought about back in '07, '08, around that time. Why is it that if y'all can bring this stuff up on Mike Vick 7 years later, why don't y'all bring up the stuff that Ben Roethlisberger did? Man, Ben Roethlisberger had 2 or 3 sexual assault charges against him. That means a female told Ben no. Ben proceeded to take what he wanted from the female. If you get my drift. Yeah, he proceeded to taking the ass, if you just want to be technical about it. You know what I'm saying? That could have been your mama, that could have been your daughter, that could have been your aunt or your cousin, that could have been anybody, the female in your family. Ben done that. And a lot of the ones that I see that hate Micheal Vick be women. But y'all don't say nothing about Ben Roethlisberger. Are you serious? Big Ben? So you mean tell me Big Ben can get away with sexual assault and not serving not one day in jail? All he missed was a few games. Not one day in jail. And y'all don't have nothing to say about that. Micheal Vick, 2 years in jail. Plus a suspension. And you want to sit there and have something to say about Mike Vick after he has served his time. First of all, let me tell y'all something. Mike Vick don't owe y'all a goddamn thing. You feel me? I hope he signed with the Raiders and show y'all. He don't owe y'all another apology. If I was Mike, I wouldn't say I'm sorry. His apology was when he went to jail. When he served his time. That's all the apology you need to get. I know Mike don't play for the Raiders, but Mike was one of my favorite players. Now, do I condone what he done to the Dogs? No, I don't condone that. But my thing is, he served his time, and y'all still want to bring that up 7 years later. But you don't say nothing about Big Ben. Hell, you don't say nothing about the great legendary Brett Favre and his sexual assault case that he had when he was with the Jets. Yeah, but you don't say nothing about that. So, but anyway, like I said, let me move on, man, because before I just get upset, man, and go to rant, and this is about loud as my voice is gonna get anyway, man. I kind of leave the big major league rant to my compadres, man. So, y'all just kind of, man, just keep your head up, Raiders, man. We gonna be alright, man. Yeah, y'all keep your head up, man. Like I said, it's gonna be okay. I think Reggie gonna get the ball going. Y'all, man. So y'all just have a good day, and y'all, keep watching my page, man. And like I said, thanks again to Raiders _1995 and Mikey Raider for hitting me up last night, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Just win, baby. That's all I can say. Peace out, man. Y'all have a good one.